Welcome to the fourth video session of the chapter Control and Coordination. In this module, we are going to learn about the transmission of nerve impulses in our body. We studied the structure of nerve cell in the last module about the three different parts, that is the cell body, dendrite and axon. At the end of the axon, we are having axon terminals or nerve endings. So the function of the dendrite tips is to receive the stimulus. So the stimulus is received by the dendrite tip of a nerve cell and it is carried in the form of an electrical impulse. It travels in the form of electrical signals called as electrical impulse. And from the dendrite, the impulse travels to cell body, and from there it travels through the axon. We know the function of the axon is to carry the message or the impulse from the cell body or away from the cell body towards the nerve endings, and it reaches the end, that is the nerve endings or axon terminals. Once it reaches the axon terminals, further transmission cannot take place in the form of electrical impulse because there is a gap called as synapse. So in the synapse, this electrical impulse has to be converted into a chemical impulse. It has to be converted into a chemical impulse. How it is converted? This information of the impulse, once it reaches the nerve endings, it sets up a chemical impulse and it releases certain chemicals, and these chemicals are called as neurotransmitters. So the chemicals called as neurotransmitters are released into the synapse. And these chemicals, they have no hindrance to travel through the synapse. They pass very easily through the synapse and they reach the dendrite of the next neuron. Once they cross the synapse and they reach the dendrites of the next consecutive or the next adjacent neuron and transfer this information, and again they convert the information. The chemical synapse or the chemical information is converted into an electrical impulse. The chemical impulse is converted into an electrical impulse once it reaches the dendrite of the next neuron. When synapse occurs between a neuron and a muscle cell, then it is called as a neuromuscular junction. Suppose the information from the receptors, it has reached the brain, spinal cord and brain, there the processing has taken place, and from there the motor neurons carry it to the effector. We know effector is a gland or a muscle cell. So the junction between a neuron and a gland or a muscle cell, and that gap between these two is called as a neuromuscular junction, and that is the end where a response has to be brought about. And acetylcholine is a neurotransmitter in the synapse. The chemical which is acting as a neurotransmitter is called as acetylcholine. So this is a picture. We can see this is the junction. This is called as the synapse, where the nerve endings comes in contact with a dendrite of the next adjacent neuron. From here, the electrical impulse is initiated. It travels through the dendrite, reaches the cell body, and from again the cell body, it travels through the axon in the form of the electrical impulse. It reaches the nerve ending, and in the nerve ending again it has to cross a synapse. It is like a gap. A gap has reached. It is called as a synapse, and it has to cross. It has to swim over the synapse, and in the synapse, the electrical impulse has to be converted into a chemical impulse, and this chemical impulse is created in the form of neurotransmitters, and the neurotransmitters, it swims across the synapse and reaches the next dendrite of the next neuron, and from there this chemical impulse is converted to an electrical impulse. Again it flows in this manner from one neuron to the next at a very fast rate in the form of electrical impulse. See, this is the synapse. This is a picture of a synapse, the junction. Okay, this is called, this lobe-like structure, knob-like structure is the axon terminal, and this is called as a presynaptic neuron. That is just before the synapse is called as a presynaptic neuron, and the next adjacent neuron, that is a dendron terminal. Dendron terminal is called as a postsynaptic neuron, and this gap is called as a synapse or synaptic cleft. Okay, and here you can see these are the neurotransmitters. The neurotransmitters are released in the form of chemicals. That is the chemical impulse. Okay, and it is nothing but the acetylcholine, which is acting as a neurotransmitter. It swims across the synapse and reaches the next neuron, or the dendrite tip of the next neuron. If this is muscle cell, then it reaches the muscle, then it is called as a neuromuscular junction, whereas here it is called as a synaptic cleft. In this module, we have learned how nerve impulses travel from one neuron to the other.